this whole situation?
Well, you know, it's a kind of shame that it's, our great cup run's ending like this. It's disappointing, and we're busy. You know, not to minimize anything, we've got a lot of resources deployed. Our public safety unit is getting things under control. It started down near the live site. I guess a car was here, and there's been some broken windows in the city here, and a lot of fights. And what we've got is we've got groups of people in criminal acts, and it's totally unacceptable. We're making a lot of arrests, and we're making some headway here, which is good. First hour was, really challenging for sure.
Constable, we've heard of some injuries. We've seen some injuries. Have you heard of anything that you can tell us about that is particularly bad about this situation?
Well, you know, you can appreciate a lot's happening. It's a very fluid situation. I haven't had reports on any specifics. It wouldn't surprise me if there are a few injuries. There's been, quite the pockets of rowdy people down here. So, it'll all check out in the morning. But right now, the big task is for people to home safely. They don't have to be down here. We're encouraging people to leave. This night's over in terms of anything to do with celebrating the past 2 weeks. And we need to, have the space here to get our work done and get these people in custody that are causing all the problems.
Now, Constable, we've heard sounds of what we think were bombs or sounded like bombs, and of course we've seen clouds of smoke. Exactly what is that? Is it tear gas? What else is going on?
Yeah, no, again, I don't have a lot of specifics, but I can tell you that we've escalated our plan that we had in place. We've had a plan in place, of course. We don't come unprepared for things like this. We have escalated that. Our public safety unit is deploying different strategies to get the crowds moving along, and that very much could be one. I mean, standing in the 700 Robson here, I felt the effects of something like that as well. So that seemed to have quite an effect on getting the crowds to move along at that point. So that was a good strategy at that time.
Constable, do you have a count yet of any arrests made? Do you know how many people have been arrested in this melee?
I don't. These statistics will come in the morning. I don't want to speculate. We are making a number of arrests for sure. People think that there's anonymity in these crowds, and that's when you get these criminal acts, and it's completely unacceptable. I can tell you right now, just from where I am, 700 block Robson Granville here, the crowd is calm here, and there's a lot of police presence. It looks like it's really thinned out, but there's probably still some hot spots that we're working to get under control.
Well, I can tell you we're looking at a shot of Granville Street now, where things over there seem to have gotten out of hand, but now we can see a giant cloud of what we believe is tear gas.
Sorry, a giant what?
Cloud of tear gas.
Yeah, it's possible. It's difficult to hear. We are deploying a number of strategies, so it wouldn't surprise me if we're dealing with a few hot spots. And the public safety unit is our front line in a crowd situation like this, where it's getting unruly, and they're working very hard, very hard.
All right, Constable, thanks very much. Stay safe tonight. Thank you for your information.
Thank you.
Natalie, let's go back to you, and maybe you can bring us up to date on some of the things you've seen in the last little while we've been talking to Constable McGinnis.
Well, we have seen, we're looking at the police car. People are still gathering around these two police cars that they're intent on destroying. I think it's the least of police's worries at the moment as they deal with, as Jana McGinnis said, many things. If you look up near our street, they have cleared what was a fan site. Imagine just 3 hours ago, there were 100,000 people. If you do get a shot of our fan site, it's empty, but it has this ominous, all the smoke bombs and whatever gas the police had fired, and there was a large, big black plume of smoke that was near, and that's not just tear gas, so I'm not sure what burned over in front of the BMO building just a block away, but it was sudden, so I'm not sure if that was just another one of many fires we are getting reports of around the city as police deal with another issue. And of course, in the same direction, if we went a little lower, is we're hearing of extensive looting at the Bay. Now, of course, if the Canucks won, the Bay were going to keep their doors open so people would go in and buy Canucks gear and enjoy the night, but that is not what's happened. The Bay store is being looted among several others where glass has been broken and more criminal activity unfolding as we see at the Bay.
Across Georgia on Hamilton, I think we can see